when we left off, you guys had just gotten done exploring the small underground crevasse created by the Justicar and Rhinesley as it began to metamorphose into its next stage of evolution. Let me see here. Nevo had successfully purchased for himself a theater as part of his ongoing story. Oh, sorry, there's the salad. Let me see. Ivan had gotten his arms trapped in some of the residual crystal that Rhinesley had formed and was asking Gungear for his help. Cat, you were also... Yes. You were trying to get him to send you some of the extraordinary abilities from your time possessing, from your brief stint.
Oh, yeah.
Possessing Annotator.
Yeah. I forgot to be any of it.
I will give you... One of them is called Wisdom of the Ages. In particular, this description reads, due to how long Annotar has remained upon the Earth, he gets a plus 15 to all knowledge checks.
Criminy. Oh. Even for modern technology?
I will get into that a little more later on, because I can turn that into a story thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why does one of his things on the sheet say Deus Ex Machina?
Hey Ivan, maybe we can just, like, get you some lube.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. No, wait. I said Ivan, not Simon. Did I?
You did. I heard Ivan. I don't think that will exactly work. It's kind of infused on me.
Yeah, you don't know. Try. Can get you some really good lube.
Oh, he doesn't need lube. We just need to get him a good old saw and I'll get that thing off, no problem.
Get the lube! Get the lube!
What a great thing to yell.
I also love that happened as the music played for me as soon as I yelled that.
And then River walked in.
Oh, don't worry, Ivan. It won't be as bad as you think it is, as he grabs you by the arm and begins to lead you on out, back to his shop.
Bye, Ivan. Have fun. Good luck with the saw.
Alright.
I swear to God, if Ivan loses both arms,
I'm sure that Gungear will replace them with robot arms of equal or greater value.
I was going to ask, do spheres require somatic casting?
No, but breakfast does.
Gypsy, you're gonna have to teach. So, Gypsy, when my arms come off, you're gonna have to teach me the telekinesis sphere.
While I'm removing these arms, do you mind if I take this mole off your back? It'll be better for the future. Alright. If I'm looking at my notes correctly...
Oh, hey, that's pretty cool dark vision.
It looks like... you guys might have been wanting to hit up the Cuddle Club at some point.
Yeah.
To gather some info on possible location of the Church of the Triad.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, really quick. Storm, because of one of my items, I have to learn a new language.
Okay. There's a language thing on here.
Where is it? I know there's also some homebrew ones as well.
Should be journals.
Which, yes, I know mechanically we're saying that I don't have it yet.
Oh goddamn! I forgot what I was going to say. But okay, yes, you guys were thinking of going to investigate the Cuddle Club. You were going to do some shopping to get your magic items in order. So, just depends upon what you would like to do first. I will leave this up to my players.
Did we get the shopping over with?
Okay. For the shopping, I was generally just going to let you guys kind of assume that you went shopping and got everything in order. But if there's any items in particular that you would like to roleplay, let me know.
I would like to roleplay every item after I find the after the gloves of the keen evaluator to see if I can knock off the price.
Hey Ivan, do you really need your vocal cords?
I generally, I think, just want generic shit. The only thing that I wanted that was maybe special was I don't really want, like, a cape or a cloak or whatever it was, and if somebody could maybe just enchant my pre-existing armor jacket to have whatever that spell thing was, that'd be nice.
Got resistance?
I like this jacket. It's cool. It's leather.
The only one that I can think of, like, actually wanting to play...
You need something that would go in your back slot, not your chest slot.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean it has to be a cape or cloak.
If we wanted to roll,
because you want to leave room on your chest to enchant it, like with armor stuff. Oh, backpack maybe?
Oh.
I have a magic backpack.
A handy haversack, wasn't it?
It was like, what was it? It wasn't dragon skin, was it? Hang on.
The cloak of resistance could just be the really soft material inside the jacket.
Ooh, yeah, the lining.
Liner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Liner slot instead of back slot.
Instead of a back slot.
I fuck with that.
As
So
you
like
got...
it's a cool leather jacket, but if you look on the inside, it's like blue silk. It's like the 10th Doctor's inside of his jacket, where it was like shiny blue silk.
It's like my real life trench coat, where you can unzip the back of it to take out the winter lining.
Hey.
Just zip on the cloak of resistance on the inside of the coat.
Yeah,
Perfect. I actually love that.
I love this. Yes.
I know we also... Oh, sorry.
Okay. As you guys begin to kind of casually follow Gungear as he drags Ivan down to his shop, kicking and screaming.
The House of Gears.
He kind of brings you guys on inside, and it's a little bit of a mess compared to what it was previously. It's obvious that his brother does most of the organization in here. As he kind of tosses Ivan into like a wooden seat kind of off the side, up like right next to his counter. Yeah. Alright, you sit right there, I'll be back with my tools. As he kind of does this little Gungear stomp into the back.
He should like winch him into one of those heavy-duty clamp things that's like secured down on the bench so it doesn't go away.
Help!
We are helping you. It will be fine.
You know that I'm the doctor, right? And if something happens to me, there's nobody to heal me.
I literally have more medical training than you.
There's a clatter from the back room as you hear stuff being, like, knocked over as Gungear's searching through stuff. Aw, oh, man, where's my work apron? Ah, no, I spilled paint all over it! Oh. Okay, well, I guess I can go get my safety mask. Ah, it's being washed. I'm gonna have to use this instead, as you hear him rummaging through a bunch of stuff.
It just comes out with a knight's helmet.
I'm screen sharing music.
Oh yeah.
I look towards you and Alex, and I'm just like, isn't there anything you could do to get me out of it?
I mean, no. I could get out of it, but you were the one who fucked around and you found out, so...
Not 5 minutes later.
Consequences.
Does Gungear emerge from the back room wearing a blood-red apron and a leather mask made from pigskin.
Huh? Huh?
He brandishes
His on what?
He brandishes his diamond saw in one hand as he approaches you, Ivan. Alright, before we do this, I'm gonna have to do my diamond saw safety dance.
Wait, shouldn't I sign a waiver?
A what?
A waiver?
I'm pretty sure we pre-signed something when we signed up with Justice.
I don't have any wafers. I got cookies. Alright, step back. I gotta do the safety dance now. As he revs the diamond saw. pulls on the ripcord as there's this noise as he begins to do almost this tribal dance with it, waving it above his hand, waving it above his little head, while screaming out loud bloody murder. Diamond saw, diamond saw, diamond, diamond, diamond saw, as he begins to wave it around.
Oh, God.
The man clearly knows what he's doing. He has a whole song and dance about it.
Alright, that's my safety dance. Pull your arms out, boy. We're gonna get them cut in half.
He tries... I just pretend not to be able to lift them.
Roll me a bluff check.
Okay. Let's see what my bluff is gonna be like. It's a +0, so let's see.
I wish I had popcorn.
18?
Oh, there it is. I keep going to the wrong side.
Sorry, I cannot be done lifting. Of course, the one time I got a good roll on bluffing. It's against that 20.
Rip.
Stop being a pussy and get over here, boy! As he charges at you with the saw.
Ungear said pussy.
What in the heck?
No, seriously, I cannot lift my arms!
He's running right at you with the diamond saw.
Let me check something about one of my talents.
You just pull out a cigarette and light it up.
He actually hits.
What would that total be? Oh, that's a 19, okay. Yeah, even with my new armor stuff that would hit, but I'm checking one of my things really quick.
Okay.
Hey, you don't have your new armor things yet. We haven't gone shopping.
No, I know that. Could I try reflexive twist? In response.
Makes a attack against you. God, I need to get the glasses fixed. User movement mode. And skill.
Excuse me, but doesn't that only apply to when you're... Isn't the movement package piloting or whatever?
Yeah, so can I barrel roll out of the way?
Are you in a vehicle?
My body is a vehicle for my skeleton.
Oh, whatever, you sovereign citizen. Thunder lunges at you with the diamond saw. Spark! White hot balls of sparks begin to fly out from right in front of you.
Sick.
Oh shit! Hold on, I forgot to give you a mask. As he reaches out from under, as he
How much fire
pulls up
damage do I take?
nothing. As he as he leaves the saw embedded in the diamond crystal around your arms, as he runs into the back and brings out a sackcloth mask over your head.
That's worse! That would fucking fight!
It's okay, this'll protect your eyes! As he throws it on over your head, as all of you next to the counter see that on the outside of the sack is painted with the image of the frowning theater face mask.
Do I need to make a fortitude save because a burlap mask doesn't fucking hide everything?
It's just over your head. What are you suggesting?
More the fact that the sparks will probably blind him.
Close your eyes. It's fine. I'll be over in a minute.
Clearly you've never worked through a hot blowtorch or something that causes sparks.
It's a chainsaw, not like a welding torch.
It's still causing highlighted sparks.
It's worse. It's a rotary saw. It's a circular.
Yeah, which means even closing those eyes could damage your fucking retinas.
It's okay. You have a sack over your head. It's fine.
Put your head away.
A burlap sack that is incredibly flammable.
As Gungear will make a... Actually, I need to roll the damage for the saw.
This is a fucking Murphy's Law situation.
Not bad. Alright. He gets about, as he is trying to start from... Oh, God. Let's see from what side he starts. Is it going to be the top or the bottom? Close to your elbows or close to your fingers?
What does the higher mean? Oh,
From your fingers.
I mean, that's better, I guess.
As your arms begin to shake violently, as the diamond saw begins to kind of rip through the front layer, please roll again.
I love that you said that. My arm immediately started getting slight tremors.
Oh no. as the vibrations from you trying to like hold still, your arms suddenly give out and Gungear falls to the side with his diamond saw as it plants right in the ground and begins to drag him across the floor.
So I set my tea down. I'm sitting in a corner at a small table in an ornate chair with a cup of tea and a pot sitting there. How he had those, you'll never know. And he sets the tea down and looks at the chaos. And he reaches a hand out, and I'm gonna try to telekinetically grab Gungear. Is he willing or unwilling?
Oh, does he even know that you're doing this? Low, no, high, yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, he sees you getting up being like, oh, we're gonna help her. As you hear Gungear screaming out, oh no, my safety dance didn't work!
Question, as this is going on, can I try something?
What do you want to try?
I want to try to destructive blast the crystal where the crack is. But I want to try to do it in a slightly safer manner by using sculpted blast.
It's an interesting idea. Let Gypsy do his thing first.
Yeah, sure. I'm just grabbing Gungear and locking him in place and turning him upright. Like, I'm basically stopping the diamond saw insanity.
Let me
getting him back on his feet.
Do you have to roll anything for that, for an object moving quickly?
Well, let's take a look and see.
I am just smoking my cigarette and leaning on the front, watching all this transpire. Being
As a standard action, you can use telekinesis to lift one willing creature or unattended object within close range and move it up to 20 feet plus 5 feet per 5 caster levels. The creature or object levitates as long as you concentrate, have line of effect, and the object remains within close range. The objects and creatures you may lift are restricted by size, and I still currently, if it's the same day, I would still currently have Divided Mind, which allows me to, if I can list it in chat. No.
It is still the same day as when you guys had wandered down into the cave.
So I may lift multiple targets at once. Can I do that? Yeah. You may treat those objects as one effective object for the purpose of bludgeoning a creature. That's not what I mean. And if you possess a dancing weapon, apply penalties for a front attack to normal. You may spend a spell point to use hostile lift. If you spend a spell point to use hostile lift or sustain force, you may apply it as many of those objects as applicable as if each were a different effect. You may also spend a spell point when using the steel telekinetic. Okay, so an unwilling creature gets a will saving throw to negate, and then a will saving throw every turn. If using telekinesis on a projectile or thrown object, you may stop the attack from dealing damage.
That's not far, actually.
Your telekinesis is simply... Yeah, I'm looking through the telekinesis sphere here. Telekinesis and maneuvers.
I did already say Gungear was willing, so I guess... Okay, go ahead.
Be able to, like, snap him and stop, as long as he's... And now, if I didn't have Divided Mind, you could have said, do you want to grab the chainsaw or Gungear? You can't grab both.
Yeah.
but I grab both.
Okay.
And I kind of lift them a foot into the air, and then right them, and then I'm like, okay, grab your thing, and
Oh, you're not getting away that easily, obstruction. As he grabs up his saw again and goes chasing at you.
As he's running up his saw, can I try this now?
Go ahead.
So I am turning this into a condensed beam that's being shot from... Basically, I'm sort of Superman laser visiting it.
It's gonna be hilarious. Blast your arm, though.
Well, I'm making it a line, so it's not that big. Let's see, crafted glass. Yeah, here we are. And you know what, I'll spend an extra spell point to do this as well. So all of my rolls are treated as if... All of my damage rolls are treated as if whatever I rolled, so all 2 and 1s are counted as 3, so that is 45 damage to this crystal, as I'm trying to essentially
empowered it. Your hands are in there.
Okay, fine, I'll do the normal one.
No, it's... I mean, you did it. You're doing it. It makes sense that you would try to do it.
Yeah. So that is 45 damage to the crystal.
What element are you using?
This is when the... So it's just normal, so it's either flashing or blessing.
Okay.
I think it's special.
Which one do you choose? Which one?
Since I'm literally trying to pierce the crystal.
Okay.
But here's the thing, I myself am technically excluded from damage. Because it does say, each
emanating from yourself, but excluding yourself from the effects. Ooh.
Yeah, so I am excluded from the effect. The only thing that can damage.
Alright. As you begin to channel your magic through your arms, trying to get it to basically, I guess, I don't know what the term is, spike out? Kind of channel it out so that way you can break apart this, this restraint around your arms. You can begin to see the magic begin to kind of filter out through your arms, from like the outside of the crystal. As you focus on that narrow little like cut mark that Gungear had put in there, thinking, okay, I can do this. I can just get it cracked and we're good. As your magic fires out from that crack as a focused beam up through the ceiling. As you blast a hole through the roof.
Does the crystal break at least?
I want you to roll a mysticism check. Or not mysticism, knowledge of Arcana. Sorry. I was thinking Starfinder.
Okay, knowledge of Arcana, that's actually pretty good for me. Do I get any circumstance bonus or situational bonuses?
I'll let you know. I would have let you know when I told you the roll. So...
God damn, that's wonderful. What, 21?
That's still a 21 on there. Yeah. As... Here we go. Okay.
I mean, a homunculus with a diamond saw and a leather mask and a bloody apron is coming directly at you.
Yeah.
Your force... Because you did physical, your force blast acted as though it was made of the adamantine.
Question mark?
It ignored hardness less than 30.
Oh, okay.
Or 20, sorry. Against Starfighter, goddamn.
So, yeah, crystals, what happens?
I just told you. It basically rerouted your attack through the little cut, or through the blade, and like you sliced a hole through the ceiling, Shin Godzilla style.
It pressurized. It like narrowed it and turned it into a pressure cutter.
So I didn't even fucking break it.
No.
Fucking spell
Oh, let him get at it with the diamond chainsaw.
Here comes Gun Gear.
I was trying to do something clever.
My roof! We're gonna have to work extra hard to get that thing off now!
Activate the extra motor. Double the chainsaw power.
As he puts a Hemi on his chainsaw.
I thought it was doing something clever.
He's gonna roll another. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 17.
That's good.
As he leaps forward, rather uncautiously leaps forward and lands another blow against the crystal, encasing your arms.
Question.
Yeah?
Noticing that I could focus magic to where he cut, could I try to potentially... I am fine sending spell points for this, channel magic through the crystal to possibly make, like, areas weaker, since I do have Crystal Blast.
Okay. You want to give it an experiment?
Sure, I don't mind. What would that be, like Spellcraft or Kana? I'm wanting to help Gungear after the little experiment that happened.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of brand new territory, so all we can really have is conjecture at this point. Select one of your crystal talents. Or what I'll let you do is select one.
I just have Crystal Blast.
Okay.
But yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, if you want to roll with that, let's see what'll happen.
It's just a damaging move, but okay. Let's see what happens. Ooh, not a great roll.
15. Oh,
No, I think we want lower ones while we're experimenting, just in case.
True. I would have personally said Spellcraft, but okay.
I could have my notes real quick. Let's see. Okay. As you begin to channel your Crystal Blast through your restraints. Here we go. Okay. Your blast, you see it begin to channel through your arms and begins to kind of bleed out into the crystal again. There's a sudden tremoring or sudden shaking from the crystal itself as it suddenly, like, explodes out. Not explodes out, but that's a little more. It kind of like a puffer fish, kind of puffing up with spines. You see these little crystal spines begin to pop up along it? As all of a sudden you see these little eyes, little Rhinsley eyes, begin to grow across the outside.
Yeah, because keep in mind, everything encased on you is technically the car.
Yeah.
pieces of the car.
Before the little crystal shards all suddenly suck back into the main body as it begins to form a conical shape around your arm, still with the nicks from where it was cut. It almost looks like your arms are encased in a drill at this moment.
Huh?
The heck?
What?
Drill man?
One more ought to do it! Stand still! Whoops, nope, that wasn't what the play. That wasn't. That. Ivan, give it a little more power! Oh, fuck! As he falls.
Let me add 7 so I can go down by 8.
Yeah. Shit. Alright.
That's a 15 number swing.
As the saw suddenly gets stuck in your arm, if not in your arm, in halfway between your hand and your elbow, it begins to jitter and smoke as Gungear suddenly leaps out or off of your arms and runs into the back room.
Leaving the chainsaw there?
Leaving the chainsaw. The engine's still currently going, but the saw blades are stuck.
Like, I'm gonna look towards Simon and just be like, "Could you please come up with him real quick?"
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't.
Simon, I swear to God, I swear to whatever deity you
Alex
bring me.
steps forward
Whoa.
devices.
As Gungear quickly reemerges from the back room with the sledgehammer.
Oh, never mind. This seems fine. Definitely normal operations.
Gungear, please, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
What's Ivan? One more bit of magic!
That isn't magic, that's just blood force!
Oh! As he's going to take a swing at the saw on your arm. 15. As he, like, rears back like a baseball bat and slams on the back of his diamond saw, pushing it forward as you see it begin to smoke and the saw begins to spin once again.
I came up with a way that I could perhaps aid in this, not really make as much progress, but just help. I'm going to switch my telekinesis target now. I'm going to telekinetically grab the object that is the encasing around Ivan's gloves. I'm essentially grabbing the Rheingold.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my once per day thing to quickly switch out one of my maneuvers. Where's my feature? Where's that feature in? Just variable prowess. Variable prowess. I will, once per day, she may use this ability as a move action. So as a move action, I quickly change the attachment to Nelid so that it no longer grants, it's no longer powerful telekinesis for an extra size, and instead, if I can just, I want to list it. I want to link to it or something. Help.
What are you wanting to do with your telekinesis?
Telekinetic. Dang it, that doesn't work. Telekinetic crush, which says when using your telekinesis on a target, you may crush it with your grip. Every round you maintain concentration, you may deal 1d6 bludgeoning damage and an additional 1d6 per 5 caster levels. And then there's more things. Alternatively, you may make a strength check, just break an object or I'm not trying to do a strength to break this fucking unbreakable bullshit.
You
I-
could,
I'm just grabbing a hold of this, and imagine a telekinetic bubble wrap that stretches both on the outside and then around and on the inner surface of this crystal, separating the skin from the crystal. So now it's encased, but now there's like a centimeter or a millimeter buffer as the telekinesis starts both pushing the drill, this crystal in towards the skin, towards the hand, but with the same amount of force in order to crush it, it's pushing it off of the skin. And so it's kind of from every angle getting squeezed and crushed.
Interesting.
And I'm just doing that to try and steady it so that he can more easily cut the same places, and hopefully the crushing will weaken its structural integrity a little bit.
Okay. As Simon, you approach, in order to sort of quarrel. No, you love this game.
Surgeon, allow me to use my scalpel.
You say to Gungear as he's viciously smacking on a diamond saw embedded in the crystalline restraint.
Ah, yes, the fight.
Perhaps,
The
Alex,
most
perhaps you could
delicate
possess Ivan and make him calmer so he stays still.
I guess that's really necessary. I could give it a shot.
Alex, the anesthetic.
Khurtin, keep an eye out so that we have a clean getaway if we're guilty of murder here today.
Oh, Khurtin's here. I borrow his flask and take a swig.
It doesn't help in any way, but
I give it to Ivan.
It helps me prepare to be inside Ivan.
Alex, get the anesthetic. Alex goes inside of Ivan.
Yeah, I'll make it all better. But yeah, she just takes a long drag on her cigarette and sighs herself into being a cloud of smoke, which will attempt to enter Ivan.
Do I have to make a will save?
Only if you don't want it.
I'm pretty sure that I'm fucking panicking, though I don't want it.
Yeah, you know, you can say yes to calm emotions.
I just see you turn into smoke. I don't know what you're doing.
As all of this is going on, the little bell above the door rings as a small woman wanders in, sees all of this, and then quietly leaves.
So,
Welcome to the House of Gears. Come back soon.
So, -6 from whatever this rolled because it's using blah blah blah.
Yeah, just roll.
Save.
Sure, roll saves are very good. Oh no.
That is a 9.
Pretty sure that fails Cat's DC.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Even if you
I'm
didn't get
just
the
getting
minus,
low
you failed.
rolled.
All right, you have
I
possessed
actively
Ivan.
possess you. I don't know for how long, because I don't know what your CR is, but I'm being you for a minute,
Maybe a CR 10.
and I just...
It's on level.
Ivan now sighs out the cigarette smoke that I was smoking, and I just
cough
lift
as well.
my arms for the chainsawing. I mean Ivan's arms.
I like to imagine Ivan is also coughing as well, like a person who
Smoke
took a
for the
long,
same time.
Yeah, smoke for the first time and took a long ass fucking drag.
Yeah, I think he would be fine. I think he'd be fine while you possess him, and then the
Yeah, as
minute
soon as
she
I'm out of
stops,
here, your
that's
lungs
when...
are gonna be having a time.
Yeah.
There is a sudden crack from the crystals, or from the crystal, as the combined effort of Alex keeping Ivan still, Simon keeping Gungear's target right where it needs to be, and Gungear in his honest attempt to satisfy the customer.
More like take responsibility for his mad science.
There's a loud as the crystal splits in half. Ivan, the closest I could call you right now is like you look like Megalon from Godzilla with the two drills on your hand. As you suddenly begin to feel them almost like your arms are inside of an organic substance, they begin to like move and flex as you feel them beginning to wriggle off your arms.
I pull it off.
So that would mean
Our
Alex also feels this.
Yeah, I yank it off of their arms.
It feels like your arm is in somebody's throat.
Clearly it's our arms. Ivan's Russian, so communism.
A bunch of legs grow out of it and it starts walking away.
As they clatter to the ground, sliding off your arms and hitting the ground, you suddenly see the little Rhinsley eyes pop open and look up at you before the two halves merge back together.
Are there any buckets or large bowls?
Not large enough to contain. Remember, these are like the length of Ivan's arms. As
garbage can.
Is there a scuba tank?
As they fuse back together, and like a top, it lifts up onto its point. You hear it begin to make a revving noise as it begins to drill through the floor.
Don't even get any money in return for this. God damn it.
You got your arms back.
As you look down, as you have these solidifying flakes of Rhine gold beginning to kind of like when glue dries on your skin, and it's like, oh god, it's all hard but still pasty. Ugh.
Does Alex leave my body now?
No. I spent a spell point for this. I'm getting my money's worth.
You want to use a knowledge check to recall something?
I certainly could. Yeah, tell me all of your natural abilities or whatever.
I look up the fucking Atlan.
Tell me your embarrassing teenage stories.
Delves into your mind for your bank account number.
Oh no,
you could, but
you're looking at numbers in Ivan's brain?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you try to look for the bank account number, and then you get like an equation for the fucking theory of relativity.
Is there anything Ivan knows that I want to know?
I don't know. Is there?
I'll be right back. My eye's acting up.
He's running away!
No, but IRL, I need to get a cool wag really quick.
Okay.
Go for it. Like, I'm pretty sure anything I'd want to know is just stuff that I don't remember.
As Gungear glances down into the hole, as you see into the basement, as the crystal quickly disappears into the ground.
Huh?
Well, another satisfied customer as he pulls off the pig mask.
Ivan puts a hand on their hip and just very much Alex body language coded. Looks down into the hole. Well, that's weird.
Oh, only thing to do now Just clean off my apron and go find my actual welding mask. Where'd I put that thing?
Do you think there's going to be like an Earth type Rignug clone now?
No.
I'm back. What happened?
That'd just be silly.
So what happened?
That sure would be silly.
Just talk.
The crystal drilled into the ground and through the basement and is gone.
I know that.
Sure? Are we sure? I'm over in the back with Khurtin, and I'm like, are we sure Rignug is the evil one?
No.
I don't know what to tell you, friend, other than the fact that, well, he might be.
That's the best. That's the best Irish I've ever heard.
Well, good job, Gungear. Thanks for helping me with my arms.
Can I roll something to get her out of my body?
Not unless I try to make you do something that's against your nature. I don't know.
You're...
All right, Alex.
Our sassy hip talks against her nature.
I don't know what you've done so far.
I put your hand on your hip and look down into a hole. That's about it.
I don't think Ivan would put his hand on his hip. I think that's against his nature.
That is very much against his nature.
Will save DC 18.
Inner. No.
Inner thigh or outer?
Inner. Yeah, I was about to say inner. Inner hip or outer hip?
On hip.
No. What? No.
Nope.
Alex.
Who is this Alex of which you speak?
I knock on Ivan's forehead.
I wiggle his Atlan ears.
Can Ivan come out to play? The procedure's over, Alex.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I should charge him for this, but whatever. And
that's the trick. You have to ask them to pay for it first.
I just sigh a big cloud of smoke into your face, which goes past you and sublimates on the other side, and back into Alex.
And as you leave, Ivan just goes...
He had such tender baby lungs.
It feels like a campfire's in my throat.
Don't worry. If you were dead, Nevo was going to make the most beautiful monstrosity out of you.
I should have left them with the front.
So where are the crystals?
You could see them was happening, I'm pretty sure.
I'm saying that he couldn't.
Okay. They burrowed into the ground.
What?
By my estimate, they're probably heading back to the main mass.
That would be for the best.
Yeah, probably. Hey, Gungear, you busy?
Not anymore!
Cool. I've come into money, and I would like my jacket spruced up.
Dick.
We find Justice Fist's West Coast branch has finally hit its big payday. We're big boys now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a big boy.
No, please. When you say it, it's... Never mind.
Whatever you say, big boy.
You see Ivan's eye twitch and just go, 1 second. As he goes to the back room that he saw Gungear going to close the door, you just hear him muffle.
I want you to roll a perception check real quick.
You shouldn't have touched the crystal in the first place.
Me roll perception?
Yep, go ahead, Ivan.
Alright. God, what is with my rolls today?
17. You see Gungir's welding mask sitting on a table.
I pick it up and I am going to put in my jacket and go walk over and go, oh, Gungir!
Yeah?
Was this what you were looking for?
Oh, there it is! God, where was it?
It was on a table.
Oh, just above where my head should be. Man, I never think to look at those high places.
The fucking curb your enthusiasm starts playing for Ivan.
See, this is why I need to carry a dictionary around with me so I can get that good look over the counter.
So can I give Gungir my leather jacket for adjustment?
Oh yeah, give that over. I'll get it adjusted right up for you. What do you want? Do you want like the sleeves longer or like retractable biker spikes? What do you want?
I mean, it already has the studs on it. He like pokes the little metal studs on the shoulder. But I was thinking maybe you could put some magic in it to make it more effective.
You want like homing spikes?
I was thinking more better at making things not hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Cool. Yeah. Being harder to hit would be nice.
Yeah, I know a few things. I could put it in there. I could put it right in there. Just watch, I'll put it.
You are truly a master. Catch this little bolted.
Yeah, I know, as a piece of the ceiling falls off and lands on the counter.
Is your brother around?
No, he's on vacation.
Right.
He's enjoying the sunny rays of the beach. I'm over here.
When
I can't
did
enjoy. Like, Izzy checks the wrong arm first for his watch before checking the other. Well, like 2 days.
Gotcha.
You're gonna be so proud. I kept the store afloat. And we have a new skylight.
I
As he
feel
looks
like
up.
Alex might spend some time helping clean up the shop.
Nice.
Yeah, I can lift like built ceiling material back into the hole so that they just have to patch it.
She can probably figure out how to patch up a roof, but like just having been a mechanic, I feel like she could maybe tidy up the shop a
Simon has scribbled out a little list of things that he wants. He places it in Gungir's front. What do you call it when it
Overalls,
is it still a
apron
pocket
pocket?
when it's in an overall?
Yeah, it's still a pocket. Pocket for corduroy.
I'll have the payment ready when you're done acquiring these pieces. I don't know which ones you'll have to create yourself, which you'll have in your storage.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Have them delivered to Justice Fist headquarters.
I can just give him a list as well. I was thinking I would like the headband to be maybe more of a hair clip.
As everyone's stuffing their shopping list in the Gungir's front pocket. Oh.
Tapping it. There you go. There you go.
Is this what a stripper feels like?
Yes. Yes, I believe so. Now turn around for me.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Please,
Is this what you
no,
like?
Stop, stop.
Does this do something for you?
Stop, no. I turn you back around. No. What I meant is for you to grab that plaster over there, because I'm tired of holding up this roof tile.
Oh, okay. As he begins to grab some tools and bring them on out to you.
And scene.
Maybe, I don't know if Alex actually knows how to fix a roof. Maybe she can call River or something. He seems to know things about construction.
Oh, Lake?
Like, yes, wrong body of water.
I don't know if we know a river yet.
Just a lake.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Will you do that? Okay.
Use,
Ceiling hole.
you use,
Pay him. I have money.
you use the shop phone, and he is over there in an instant. As usual, as is customary, motorcycle with sidecar. As everyone is ought to drive in Avalon.
Naturally.
It's kind of like the horse.
Yeah.
The horse-drawn carriage of Avalon.
As he rolls on up, and shoots you a smile as he pulls up his riding goggles.
Hey, Lake. Thanks for coming on such short notice.
No problem. Work has been slow today. Anything to keep me busy.
We generate work at a pretty rapid pace, so.
Well,
And she just looks up.
Okay,
Lake also looks up. Are you looking at like the sky or the hole in the roof?
The ceiling hole.
Oh, okay. As he kind of follows your gaze, like, doing
Yeah.
foreman work, are we now?
Well, sort of our fault. Ivan's fault. And I'm sure there's a ladder around here somewhere.
That's alright, I brought my tools. As he goes, and he grabs a little toolbox out of his sidecar. And he kind of looks over at the rest of your party and just kind of gives you guys just like, hey, how you doing? As he kind of joins in. And begins to kind of help you guys patch up the roof, kind of patch up the counter.
Simon is the only guy who could look lazy while helping. Because he's just like sitting there, reading a small book, and lazily with one hand, without exerting effort, just kind of holding things there in place while sitting in a corner.
Heard you all were busy recently.
Oh, you're talking about the thing with the dragon? Oh, he's not talking to me.
Oh, yeah. Us. He said, you guys. That's multiple.
Tenny was telling me that you guys were helping out at the dig site.
Tenny. Yeah, we found some catacombs and stuff. There was an ancient king entombed in yogurt.
Ew.
Very, yes, very ew.
You didn't have to touch it, did you?
We kind of asked him questions, like just sort of waves a hand at Nevo in the corner with his skeleton dog.
Oh, that was definitely.
There was some movement. I didn't get any on me, but yeah.
What were you saying, Tom?
Oh, I was gonna say Neville's not there. Remember, he would have been coming back from the theater to like probably the main area because he doesn't know any of this happened.
Yeah, sorry. I
Just
just saw you
down,
in the
he just
general
come in and
area
he's
that I come.
No, he did help us scout. I remember he helped us scout.
So he sent Batra down, and then when Batra came on back,
And then he wandered off.
Then he left. That's right.
he snuck out while you guys were exploring down below to go by his theater.
That's right.
And as Nevo, would you be making your way on back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just for funsies, I would have looked at Dee Dee and it's like, you know, I don't typically bet, but if I were to, I'd bet that Ivan is the one that got in trouble this time.
As you see a small crowd kind of gathered around the front of the store, like police officers are showing
Yes,
up.
Master, you are right. It is Ivan once again.
And Gungear has to be like, no, it was a perfectly safe operation between store owner and client. Well, I don't understand why I have to be talked to about my tool safety dances. They're perfectly safe, hence the name.
I'm surprised they even come to this address anymore.
Yeah, I know, seriously. For a while, we had to annoy them to get down here.
Meanwhile, Ivan being questioned, it's just like, and then he came out with a pigskin mask with a diamond drill saw and started cutting into the crystal that was attached to my arm.
Now, seriously, you can't look me in the eyes, coppers, and tell me that you don't do safety dances with your guns. That's just common knowledge.
And he started doing this weird ritual with his with his diamond saw. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a weird jig.
Now here, give me your gun and I'll show you how I do my safety dance with a gun.
Whatever you do, not give him any increments of destruction.
Yeah. No
Okay.
kidding.
Okay, now give me the other gun. That's never.
That's an officer free to give him a gun concerning.
As Nevo, you begin to make your way on in to the House of Gears. And yeah, it's evident there appears to have been a great deal of chaos. As you see your companions and Dr. Iger's nephew kind of working on the roof with everybody.
Huh. You know, I didn't suspect this would happen, but, yeah, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Nevo. You, get up to any trouble?
Nope, I steered clear of trouble, so I'm good.
So what were you doing then?
Necromancer stuff?
He proudly shows off his, deed to the theater. Behold.
Okay, go. Pull my glasses up and look more closely.
Nevo the Necromancer Thespian.
Nevo bought a theater. Wait, what kind of theater is this? It doesn't say.
Are we getting into real estate now?
Well, I'm gonna be making a film, you see.
Uh-huh.
What of one of those moving picture theaters?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a patron of the arts, Nevo.
Well, you know, it's something I always wanted to try my hand at.
Do you have a screenplay?
Could you concoct some form of advertisements for Justice Fist?
Well,
you
I was
could
thinking...
definitely
Oh
put that-
shit!
I was thinking of...
By a finger by a finger production, a subsidiary of Justice Disc.
You could animate fallen enemies, and we could reenact defeating them.
Well, in the theaters I was looking over, it seemed like the horror genre was severely lacking.
You're making a horror film.
Oh, like horror novels, but as a film.
Yeah.
Ah, so it would be our adventures.
I mean, it would be pretty dramatic to maybe have some sort of, I don't know, basically any story, maybe at night where the dead are alive.
Yeah. And of course, ideally it'd be better off to start off small, so, you know, make sure things can work out that way. For the bigger productions, there can be plenty of zombies and stuff.
Sure. Well, I guess if you need any help with that stuff, put around.
I know just the people who would love for an attempt to star in such a thing.
Are we leasing out our henchmen as actors now?
No, do you remember the Shakespeare in the Park goblins?
Yeah.
The same thing.
Having like a group of bumbling like goblins playing the Abbott and Costello, wandering around like undead and stuff and getting scared of them.
Abbott and Gobbo.
Yeah. Would be very funny.
Cost.
It's Abbott and
Yeah,
Costello.
It could be equal parts terror and humor.
Sounds like a pretty
They
good side.
always mix together.
See, if this was like a theater play, my mind also went to the Goblin performing arts thing.
A lot of movies back then were basically written and directed like stage plays.
Yeah.
Yep.
It took a little while for people to really start pushing Buster Keaton really pushed the envelope.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Very literal dialogue about that. Thank you, earliest version of Dorian Gray.
Okay,
I mean-
well, less about film history.
More about
Blake,
whatever's going on.
Blake actually kind of chimes in at a moment as hearing you talking about movie theaters and stuff like that. Kind of brings his head on into the store and is like, I mean, if you're needing to get some footage, you could always get, I don't know, some reel of the upcoming museum opening.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Some good
an,
advertising.
an invasion of a museum.
Perhaps.
My
I mean-
zombies.
I mean, sure.
Well, think of it as product placement.
As long as you aren't doing it while the guests are there. Well, yeah, and he might be mad about that.
Listen,
I don't know if there's any laws in the books.
if we did free advertisement for the theater, then would they also let us shoot something else there? I mean, free advertisement for the museum.
I mean, you're gonna want to ask Tenny about that. Like,
How far away is that museum opening?
a couple weeks.
God, I have to get something to wear, don't I? I have to wear something fancy for that kind of thing. Ugh.
Well, I'm not gonna enforce any type of dress code.
I hate dresses.
No, I'll be there. No, Idra will be there. I know Tenebris has been working on her speech for a long time, but Yeah,
No.
be a regular shindig.
Yeah, I definitely want to go, even if I have to wear a fucking dress. Ugh, God. I still don't think I got a great picture of me at my prom.
I know the boyo's going to be doing a violin session.
No.
Violin section.
Yeah, Dr. Tenebris's son, remember?
Yes, of course.
Who knows? Maybe the rest of the gang will be there. We'll find out.
I guess I'll find something to wear.
Oh. So, since I wasn't here, can I ask, what I missed?
Oh, Ivan fucked around with some crystals, got his arms encased, had to go at them with a diamond chainsaw. He blasted a hole in the roof, and then he got it off, and it fell off and drilled into the earth to join the rest of the car.
I kind of glance at Ivan then back to them and like,
Ivan,
yeah. Oh, well, he would have like glanced outside then and then glanced back to them and said, yeah, I kind of figured it'd be him.
Yeah, it usually is.
The operation was a smashing success, but we did have to make some repairs to the House of Gears. It is what it is.
Doing great, like.
He gives the thumbs up as he finishes. Oh, sorry. As he finishes putting the last bit of tiles over where the hole is. Alright. I should at least hold up. Can come back later to get the rest of this finished on up. Once I get some other proper tools.
I really appreciate you coming down on such short notice. Whenever he comes down for the roof, I catch him by the chin and give him a little kiss on the cheek and just say, send me the invoice when you get it.
You see the tip of his ears almost flush red as he shoots you a sly wink. I go, excuse me, I gotta go find my goddamn lizard. Wandered off somewhere at the construction site. Probably found someplace nice. Probably found someplace nice and cold that stores all the beers.
Huh. Aren't salamanders amphibians?
It was a Hanzaki. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it is a salamander. So yeah,
Lizard derogatory.
yeah.
Well, good luck.
If he got into our beer case again, coworkers are gonna be pissed. Alright. I'll catch you later, Alex.
See ya.
As he shoots through the finger guns and mounts up his ride, or heading on out. Ooh, this is good town music.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
There's something I should... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, there's something I should say, but it's probably for, our Justice Fist group exclusively, so probably should wait until it's just us.
I mean, it's kind of just you at the moment. Gungear is...
counts.
Gungear's doing what he can to kind of mend together the items that you guys have listed for.
Oh, and the police have...
Oh, yeah.
And the police have, like, wandered off or whatever.
Yeah. After they got a statement from him, they would have wandered off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ivan at the end of it would just be like, and also, just like to say for the record, I would like to hold no charges.
They give you a nod. That's what they all say, don't
Hold no charges. Lucky they're not arresting us and throwing us all back in prison.
they? As they give you,
The gun will be the one in trouble.
among other things. He's
You
already
gotta
in
give
trouble.
You gotta give your information to the police too if you're gonna press charges on somebody, and then you'll be the one getting arrested.
Alright, I'll take your insurance if you'll take my insurance, Ivan.
What insurance do you have?
Justice brand insurance.
Can I roll to see if that's even legit?
Justice Fist brand insurance, probably.
With the 5-finger discount.
The 5-finger discount. Yes, go ahead.
I handle my insurance, which is basically the same thing, I guess.
Alright,
Gives you a discount on home, auto, life, travel, and death insurance.
And fist.
Wait, what's different?
Justice.
alright, so I'm gonna level with everyone. Oh,
Okay, stop.
I'm gonna level with everyone that's here now that the police have settled down and are gone. This little theater buying thing is kind of a double stunt, you see.
I wasn't aware it was a single stunt. What's up?
You see, I'm trying to lure out these individuals that committed a crime against my family.
Oh?
And he kind of glances at Alex, since he told her about this a while back ago. At least the initial thing.
Right.
So
you think making a certain kind of movie will lure these people out?
well, I mean, being a part of Justice Fist, I guess, wasn't enough to lure out anyone, so I was thinking the more celebrity-style status would do the trick, and plus, like I said, this is something I am genuinely still interested in.
Right, but you're kind of placing a target on your back, aren't you?
Yeah, it's sort of the idea.
Are these fellows dangerous? Rough customers?
Very likely. I mean, they did kill my parents, so...
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind getting back at such scum.
I mean,
who's going to complain about a little vigilante justice?
I mean, it's certainly dangerous business if you're not going in with some sort of plan. I mean, are you prepared for if they do find you?
Well, like I said, like I was about to say, I'm willing to be the bait if you guys are willing to come in at the, well, we'll find, well, I'll have to think of the logistics of getting you guys in there to, if that day ever does come.
Well, the thing about baiting a trap is that you sort of want to be able to build the trap knowing what's going to be getting into it, so... I mean, I feel like finding out more about the people who did this would be a good step before you get too far into luring them into our clutches.
Yeah, that's the problem, is I wouldn't know where to start with these guys.
I'm just saying that the more prepared we are, the better off we are springing a trap, or else it's just going to end up sort of springing on us too, it feels like. I mean, if they know about you, then that has them knowing at least one more thing than we do.
Do you know anything about these people?
No, not really.
So you don't know why they killed your parents, or how they killed your parents, or...
No.
Or if they're in town right now?
Or if they're a big organization, or a small organization, or if
What
they're
you're
even
saying
an organization.
What you're saying is we need to get your name on the global stage.
But you think they want to also kill you, yes? That is why you are the bait?
Yeah, that's sort of the idea. Or the start of it.
Think this, but do you know this?
Well, I mean, they might probably still think that I would know stuff, which I don't, but, you know, people
what
like...
stuff would they think that you know?
I feel like you're leaving out parts of this story.
Yeah, maybe start from the top.
And let me put some tea on.
Yeah, let's head back to the base.
I guess we all head back to the base.
Okay, what do you want to do before we leave?
I want to ask Gungear if in the future he could try to do something. Or if anybody in the house of yours.
Hold on, I think he's in this room. Yeah.
Gungear answers the door with the pig mask on again.
Ha!
Gungear, do you mind taking that off? I have a
I
question.
like it in here. It's private.
Gungear, I have a potential future business question.
I'm all ears.
Can Ivan try to remove the mask?
Go ahead.
I slap his wrist.
I can't talk to him with that thing on. It's awkward.
It's rude to try to remove articles of clothing for someone else that they've chosen to wear.
Gungear, I'm curious if it's possible to enhance or augment the sword I have.
It hurts. Which one?
Could you take that off? I can barely understand you.
Hold on. Let me swap it out. As he closes the door, you hear a rustling come out. He opens the door again. He's wearing a Gungear mask.
Huh? Hold on, define that for me real quick. Is it a mask depicting Gungear? A mask made of Gungear?
It's a mask depicting Gungear. I'm not supposed to be in this room without face protection. It's the rule.
It's like that fucking episode of Flapjack with the paper mache masks.
I facepalm.
Okay,
It's
then
written
come out.
on the door.
Okay, then come out of the room so you don't have to wear face protection.
He exits the room, closes the door, and takes off the mask. Just stares up at you expectantly. Exact same face as on the mask.
I think. But anyway. I mentioned, that I hold out Galador and I ask, is it possible to maybe modify this?
Multiply? I mean, anything.
Modify.
Oh, modify. So, okay. As he kind of picks his ears and pulls out a small bit of Rheingold before flicking it away. Yeah, I mean, anything's possible as long as you try hard enough.
Okay, so I've heard about these items. The problem is, knowing the price of them, I'm a bit low on cash right now. And I was thinking maybe sometime in the future sometime in the near-ish future, we can work on modifying it. There's an item known as a specialization staff.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or specialist staff is what he meant. Yes, so I have been looking for either as well, and I was thinking maybe something as simple as either what the heck is into this here, the operation here, or cultivating a structure. Like, structure is kind of what my business is.
Gotcha. I mean, I could certainly give it a try. Trying's the best that anybody can do.
Alright, are we ready?
Yes. But I will.
Okay, have a good day, and wear better face protection, please, Gungear. Perhaps something that actually protects your face and not just covers it.
You're right. I should wear my mask. Ah, shit. Where'd I put it down again?
I have a question. The mask,
Here.
the gun gear mask he was wearing, was that like a plastic mask, a rubber mask, or was it a paper mache mask?
I'm very much imagining one of those hard shell plastic masks.
Can I say, wait, here it is, and show him a mirror?
Wow, I didn't realize how articulate this mask was.
Wow. Beautiful.
Alright, let's go hear
I
some
just
Nevo
look around,
backstory.
because the House of Gears, do they have just like shit all over the place?
Kind of, yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
well,
like
his
grab a
brother-
helmet off of an armor stand and shove a helmet on him.
Good. He gets back to work. Go ahead.
Nevo backstory time, woo!
All right, yeah. So we head back. We head back to the base now. I use divided mind in flight, and we all fly back to the base.
No more
Not
distractions.
meant to fly without machine.
Shut up and fly. You can take your fucking thing if you want.
Sure, I'll
fly
take a
straight back there.
Raising.
I'll take a minute to activate it.
You can jack your device if you want, so that it makes you get higher.
Man, you don't want to crank your thing while you're mid-flight, all right? Especially over a town. That's what gets you. That's what gets you fucking arrested.
Just make sure you've got the skill check to handle whatever difficulty class it is.
It's a grapple check.
Anyway.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Grapple check with a throttle.
Go ahead.
So Nevo will pull out his book of necromancy, which he hasn't done since the, I guess the butter incident. I guess I'll call it that. And he'll begin saying, well, I guess it began with me hanging outside for, I guess enough time to commit said murder.
What?
And then, by the time I got back, I would have to guess that there must have been enough to do the act, but not enough to get caught. So a small team, I would guess. And, when I got there, I kind of stole this book. That's why I got arrested, and the police initially thought that I did it. So yeah, that's why I was in jail this whole time.
So wait, this was recent then?
Yeah, fairly so.
Wait, who did you steal the book from?
I'd rather not say.
I mean, okay, we're trying to help you, but...
Can you tell us what it was your parents might have been doing to draw the eye out?
Well, that's just it. They weren't, like, anything out of the ordinary, so...
They were necromancers like you.
What business?
I had no original intention of being a necromancer. It's not like I was born this way. Like I said, I stole the book and then I just kind of got into it initially trying to bring them back.
It's a slippery slope. First, try one little thing, and before you know it. It's two-headed bat skeletons.
This does feel like an... I mean, what were your parents... Like, what line of business were they in?
Well, I have to think of this because I didn't think of their backstories.
Not important, apparently.
Hence why it's been so tough for me trying to get stuff written out for Nevo.
Monday
so you were trying to bring them back, and that didn't work so good because you weren't so good at it. But now you seem pretty handy at talking to dead people. I'm just saying that if maybe I don't know where your parents are interred, but it seems like you could probably have a conversation with them at this point.
Yeah, I don't think the police would let me do that, though.
I mean...
If they still think I'm even remotely responsible or whatever.
Are they still in the police's morgue? Are they not interred somewhere we could sneak into and dig up?
I mean... That I wouldn't know. I mean, I was taken away pretty fast, all things considered.
Okay, sounds like a road trip opportunity. I'm just saying, if we could find out a little bit about the people who killed your parents, then we could set a better trap for them. Right?
Well, I mean, as far as why they would go after them, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, my mom was like a doctor, and my dad was just like a business guy, like more serious than I would have ever been. So I'm not sure why.
How old were you when this happened?
Well, like Simon suggested, it wasn't that even that long ago. So
how old are you now?
What's like the age thing here? Is it like 18 or what's the age gap in here?
If you are, so
what'd be the
slap a 0 on there.
So it'd be 180.
Yep.
Jesus. Right, and that's like young for Atlant.
He's like a young adult coming out of legal teenager.
Huh? Sorry, I had to step
Never
out for a
mind.
second. I came back.
No, you're
to
fine.
a
You're fine.
teenager.
You're fine. Okay.
I mean, business is pretty vague. Your dad could have been into some shit. I don't know. Again, we should probably... I mean, you should probably talk to him.
Yeah, I guess trying to figure out where they ended up would probably be a first step in all this.
Well, that wouldn't be a matter of record. It's just a matter of looking it up in wherever your hometown was, or whatever this happened to happen.
That would not be a bad place to start, Tom. Oh, sorry, Nevo. The DM says.
Alright. Sounds like we have a heading.
Yeah. I mean, parent murder definitely sounds like a thing worth looking into, as far as people's backstories go.
Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet for just 1 second. Family is asking me what time I'm gonna be able to smoke this.
No problem. Right, guys?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Looking
Sorry, what
into
happened
parent
to-
murder, maybe.
Oh, yes. I'm very interested.
What you rolled out?
Clearly.
What?
Let's think here.
I mean,
So
I
the
already...
parents were up to something nefarious.
Maybe.
Had a forbidden book.
Again, don't know if he stole it from his parents because he won't tell us.
Stole it from someone now.
Alec? What you're thinking his mind? That you did his mind?
Now, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Violating someone else's mind is a very serious crime.
Yeah, I didn't poke around in your brain.
Really, for some reason, I feel like my bank account has been searched. My bank account number has been surfaced.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Oh, sweet, I got Ivan's bank account number.
I mean, maybe that might be the best thing to do.
By the way,
I'm not gonna even say that I should be opposed to the idea. Maybe there's some, like, blocked memory that I locked away somehow.
So you want somebody to look into your brain?
Like I said, I'm not opposed to it.
Well,
Glance around at everyone.
if you want
Like-
to.
Try. I don't know if any of the rest of you guys can do anything like that.
No, looks like it's all you.
Oh, goody. Tom, do you have anything prepared for this, or should this be a later thing?
I do have, like, one visual thing that I was thinking of, but I don't know, like,
In that,
what the... Oh.
if you don't have too much prep, now is a great time for us to call a session for tonight. So that way that can give you some time to prep up for if Alex needs to do a brain dive with
Okay. Because I might have to ask you a question about that, too.
you.
man,
Gotcha.
I can't believe we're playing Pathfinder while Alex here is going to be playing Psychonauts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex comes out and sits on a chair. And how does that make you feel, Nevo? Hops right back in.
I am not qualified for this.
I never claimed to be a doctor.
I'm a mechanic, not a doctor, damn it.
A psychiatrist is just a doctor for the mind. Or it's just a mechanic for the mind. Alright. This is where we shall call it for tonight, since I gotta get up a little earlier now.